Hello everybody and welcome to another unboxing video. I am Evan Irwin and today I am super excited to bring you From the Vault Realms. Now you have joined me for earlier unboxing videos where I may or may not have opened a Jace the Mind Sculptor, but look, conspiracy theorists aside, that deck was sweet. But today we have From the Vault Realms. This is the newest From the Vault product. Now they've been releasing these for years. They have From the Vault Realms, Dragons, Exiled, Relics, Legends, and today we're looking at all the lands in this one. And Wizard sent this to me. I'm ready to open it up. We have an incredible amount of lands. Now the first three you'll see here is an Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. You'll see the amazing Dryad Arbor with some of the most ridiculous art I've ever seen. And the Maze of Ith, which is all new art, super sweet. Definitely the sort of the star on top of the From the Relics tree for this one. But let's open it up and see what else it has inside. All right. Open the flap here, pull this out nicely. Now, as you can see, we have a sweet little dice right here that just looks fantastic, along with our 3 cards in the plastic overlay. Take this off, and we have the die itself, which does feature the special From the Vault Realm symbol that is unique to this set, which looks super cool. Super happy about that. Now, let's get the rest of this out. Now these come in little tiny packs, and they have a little red strip on the side that lets you take them out. And inside we have a little insert. This is a nice glossy insert that they tell you a little bit about the set, the stories behind the cards. As I can see so far, we have, you know, basically every card gets some time, gets some explanations. You know, sort of says what the land does and how it was important. And on the back, you have a super cool poster that you can put on your wall of the amazing, amazing Dryad Arbor land art. So, let's get started. I will start with the Maze of Ith pack. I don't know what's in here, but we'll find out. But we do have a brand new Maze of Ith. Now, Maze of Ith, printed in the dark as a common, that card is $50. Now, it was printed as a judge foil, and that card is $200. So just imagine what this thing's going to be worth, which is totally sweet. All right, so up first we have Forbidden Orchard, which looks absolutely terrific. Pretty sure that is new art, and it looks amazing in the new foil. Kind of shimmers, as you would hope it would. We have Glacial Chasm is up next. Now this is a card from Ice Age, and it has never been foiled, and it has never been in a new frame. And it got some brand new art, and this was the same art they used to sort of hype the set when they first announced From the Vault Realms. This was the card that they used to do so. Now up next is the incredible Grove of the Burnwillows with a brand new piece of art that is just fantastic. Those amazing just hanging leaves and hanging vines there that catch the light. Super, super gorgeous. And lastly, we have High Market. Now, High Market may not be super impressive to all, but for those who play Commander, they will love this card. This card is a $60 foil right now for Mercadian Masks. You know why? Because nobody really played Mercadian Masks. And so no one really kept the foils. And so for this card to be here and to be foil for all those fantastic Commander players, they will love this thing and get a lot of use out of it. Up next, we have a choice between the Urborg pack or the Dryad Arbor pack. Now I want to hold the Dryad Arbor pack for last because I think it's totally sweet. Now, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. Let's check it out. Now this card from Planar Chaos and did a lot of work at the time. There was a Corlash was in Future Sight, and Corlash was sort of a deck at the time who had power equal to the number of swamps you control. This made everything swamps, which was cool. I believe it was also used with a few swamp walking tricks back in the day, but ultimately a land that you can do a lot with. Particularly in mono black decks, of course, that allow you to splash a bunch of lands such as Wasteland or High Market and still allow them to tap for black and still allow them to be counted as a swamp for various spells. So that's Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. It's sweet. Next up is Ancient Tomb. Oh my God. Ancient Tomb is ridiculous. This card does some fantastic work in Legacy. It's seen in a bunch of decks, including some of the Show and Tell decks, so this thing is going to see instant play in terms of being able to fit into decks in Legacy, and has never been foiled, has never been in a new frame, and we have both here, and we have the original art, which is terrific and looks amazing in foil as the little skeleton heads just kind of pop and glimmer, which is terrific. Now, it kept the same flavor text. It is gorgeous. It is going to be one of the stars of this box set, as there already are many. And next we have Boseiju, who shelters all. Now, I recall this card. It is from Chambers of Kamigawa. And when I was invited to go to the Invitational in 2007, I went to the Valencia Pro Tour, in which this card got Andre Mueller all the way to the finals thanks to his Enduring Ideal deck, and this card was crucial in making sure that his Enduring Ideal would resolve. And so this card has done a lot of work. It's important in Magic history, and it's a fantastic inclusion. Now, Cephalid Coliseum is next with a terrific brand new piece of art that looks amazing. It's got a brand new frame that you can't get anywhere else. And if you're a Dredge player, you're going to love this card. You're going to absolutely be like, man, Cephalid Coliseum is terrific. I cannot wait to play with this new version. It's shiny, it's pretty, it's going to go in all the good Dredge decks, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, Desert is next. Now, Desert, not the most exciting cards, but it's from the Vol Realms, and this is a realm that was seen in Arabian Nights. Very flavorful card. It's been reprinted in Time Spiral, where it did some good work in Limited. It was also printed as an F&M foil, and this is actually the F&M foil promo art that they put on here as well. And you know, isn't the shining beacon of the set, but is a good card to have, and I like it a lot. Now, next is the Dryad Arbor pack. And man, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely terrific. And I am totally in love with this Dryad Arbor. I cannot wait to see it in play on SCG Live and at the Open Series. And I'm sure many people will be using it because it goes in lots of Legacy decks. So you can Green Sun Zenith for 0 and go get her. Be able to ramp for 1. And she is awesome. Now, Murmuring Bosk is next. Got... made its way into multiple Pro Tour top 8s, as I recall, in various Doran builds and things. And this card is sort of important. It's both a forest, but it can tap for white and or black, and requires a Tree Folk in order to be entering untapped. But is a sweet card to be included. Now, Shivan Gorge is next. This is an Ursus Saga rare, and it has a brand new piece of art on it, which is fantastic. And it looks a little innocuous. I don't think it's the most, slap you upside the head powerful card. However, this is a card that is terrific for Commander players. If you are playing in a multiplayer game, Shivan Gorge is just terrific. It allows you to deal 1 damage to all of your opponents for just 3 mana. And something that was mentioned earlier by a buddy of mine was that Sisay can actually go tutor for this because it's a legendary land, which is sweet. And you can just sit around, do some damage. Now, Vesuva is next. I totally love Vesuva. I've loved it ever since it saw print in Time Spiral. It is a not cheap foil, and we now have another foil version here with the sweet foiling effect, and only available here in the set. And I cannot wait to see this doing some sweet work in casual play. It just, of course, copies everything. It fixes your mana. It gets their best land. It slices, it dices. Now, lastly here, we finish up with Windbrisk Heights. Now, this thing won a Pro Tour. I mean, we basically have black-white tokens, use this as a linchpin, 3 dudes seriously, good old Spectral Procession. And I'd seen this card basically go from the bargain bin, no one played it ever, 10-cent rare type thing, to an all-star, to like a $10 rare that just defined the format with the Johnny and Spectral Procession and other token makers of the time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a From the Vault Realm set. I am absolutely enthralled. Some of my favorites, of course, probably include the Grove of the Burnwillows, because it's completely gorgeous. I like the fact that Glacial Chasm has come back. First time foil, new art, new frame, the whole bit. High market is just such value for those who play in casual formats. Like, this card is fantastic and exactly what you want in this type of set. Forbidden Orchard, has beautiful new art, has seen a ton of play, will be fixing your mana in all sorts of ways, at the kitchen table, and has seen play in older formats from time to time when you really need a fixer and you don't care if they get the creatures or not. Maze of Ith, of course, the shining star of this set, which is sweet. Went over Windbrisk Heights. There's Vesuva. It's nice. I like Shivan Gorge because now it's gorgeous, and I've actually seen this in play quite a bit from my casual friends. Dryad Arbor. Oh my God, this Dryad Arbor is so sweet. Totally love this thing. The desert says hello. Cephalid Coliseum, all of our dredge friends are happy. Boseiju calls back to good old times. But my favorite is probably Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb is a card that has been needing to be foiled forever. It is now available in foil. It should see instant legacy play so it can shine underneath the SCG Live cameras. And I think it's one of the stars alongside Maze of Ith as the, one of the best cards in the set itself. All right, guys, so thanks for hanging out with me and opening From the Vault Realms. I had a ton of fun checking out these amazing foil cards, this fantastic insert, this sweet little dice. And for StarCityGames.com, I'm Evan Irwin, tapping the cards so you don't have to.